comic enthusiasts. Welcome back to HC Comics, your gateway to the colorful and captivating world of comics. Today, we're embarking on the next exciting chapter of this comic series together. Wishing you all some relaxing moments as we dive into HC Comics adventure. Returning to the main developments of the story, in this episode, we start with the scene.
2 years ago, my father wrote a book.
Step away from that last slice. I call dibs. Hey, give that back, Arlo. I called that please first.
What? You should know how work by now. Better luck next time, shrimp. It's first come first serve. If you want a piece, you gotta be faster than that.
I've waited an entire month for that cake. I won't back down. Hand it over, Jarek.
Oh, so that's how you want to play. Bring it in, little shrimp. Really? Here we go. Hey, I bet $20 that Remy will win this round. Great, they're already fighting over the last piece. What, I missed it again? I'll never get a slice. It was about a man who lived amongst a world of cripples. This man, he used his ability only for others. Helping the weak, saving lives, spreading wealth. Spoiler, he ends up dying. But it wasn't sad, because he brought charity. And the world became peaceful. Wellston Private High School cafeteria. The school's famous triple chocolate cake is only served once a month. And because this is such a rare event, everyone rushes to the cafe first thing during lunchtime. I always get there late because I'm not as fast as everyone else. But today, I have a good feeling. Mr. Martin.
Perhaps you'd like to volunteer.
Overall, my life is pretty ordinary. Long blocks are so exhausting. Holy shit, I could have died just now. Heya, are you alright? You idiot. I lend you my pen for just one class period, and you go and break it. Ouch. Damn you, Eisen. But you didn't have to hit me so hard. Yeah, that freaking hurt. I think I'll just use the other bathroom. I wasn't born with an ability of my own. This class sucks. I live in an ordinary world. And go to an ordinary school.
Who wants to come up and prove this law?
Can I use the bathroom? John. Go ahead. Don't die on your way there, Johnny boy. Or I'll beat the crap out of you. Keep your hands to yourself. Hey, I know who you are. You're John, the school cripple. Trying to play hero, huh? You're pretty ballsy, but you should really know your place. Back off. You'll pay for that. You've gotta be kidding me. No. Come on, do that thing again. Leave me alone. Do not look here. Talk back to me. Now. Do what I say. Increased speed and durability. Oh, I get it. He has a flashy power-up. If you beg me, I'll let you leave here in one piece. But his ability is just a form of self-enhancement. That was only a taste of what I can do. You're just gloating because you finally found someone weaker than you. Seriously? Your ability isn't even that good. Beg? That's a pretty big demand. You, of course. What the hell are you laughing at? Usually, when someone talks like that, he can back it up. So, we have Remy who could burn me to a crisp. Let me give you some examples. Blake and Eisen who are currently blowing up Wallach Hall. And obviously, Serafina, who is pretty much a god. What can you do? Yin, okay, your turn. Move a little faster? Hit a little harder? Shit, doesn't seem too threatening. I bet I could beat you even without an ability. In fact, SMPU, shut the fuck up. That actually worked? Plus holy shit, my arm though. It's broken again. Oh man. What the hell do I do against that? Haven't you learned? The world doesn't have sympathy for weaklings like you. Lay low and mind your own business. Or keep getting in others' way and get killed. Was that a threat? He's so fast. What? Just now, his skin was rock solid. Infirmary so, John. Back again with the broken arm? Nice try, but you know the drill. Shit. You're not going anywhere until you've healed. I will notify your teachers that you won't be attending classes for the remainder of the day. Not the other one.
John.
Sarah.
What's this about?
I'm dying of boredom. The doc won't let me leave for another 3 hours. Do your.
What? Well, I gotta go back to class. But I'll remember to not wait for you when school is over.
Who are you kidding? You never go to class. Come on, help out a friend. Keep me company.
Yeah, what's that creepy look for?
I'm glad you asked. Calm down, Doc. I said I'm sorry. How many times do I have to tell you to watch yourself? Do you really have to die before you understand? This. Check. Out.
Pretty good.
Looks like we got a new champ in town. But, still not good enough. Are you kidding me? You cheated. That doesn't count.
What? Because I used my ability? Look, it's not my fault you don't have one. You.
What was that? Thanks. Here. Drink this, your arm will heal in 3 hours. Luckily, you only ran into Stoneboy today. One day, I'm gonna lose my job because of you. If you'll pissed off any of the higher tier students, then even I wouldn't be able to do much to save. I already know, Doc. Don't worry, I'll be more careful. Where do you think you're going?
Let's get out of here. Sure.
That no good cripple. I'll destroy him the next time I see him. Speak of the devil. Got you. You little b****. I've got a bone to pick with you. Hey, is this about earlier? I thought we were over that already. You again? Come on, let's forget about it and make up, okay? What was that? You threw me out the window. Yeah, and you broke my arm. So let's just call it even. Shut your filthy mouth. Serafina.
Stand down.
You have got to be kidding me. Am one supposed to be scared? Avenue you, so I've heard rumors about you. But how strong can you possibly be if you hang around this weakling all day long? So how about you leave and maybe? She didn't even move. What the heck was that?
Don't waste my time.
BTCH. Don't speak down to me. Go to hell. Just wait till I get my hands on you.
So where did you want to go?
How about a drink?
Sure, but it's on you.
John, you will stay here until I'm back. Is that clear? What's don't worry about me, Doc. I have Sarah to keep me company. Hey, Sarah. Gone. Gone.
Of all things, you threw him out of a window? Well, it's not like I had. Hey, that's not funny. Could have been killed. You always say that, yet here you are again. Still in one piece.
You're missing the point.
Come on, it's gotta be at least a little exciting. Living on the edge seems so fun.
Not at all. I really just want a moment of peace. Right now, every little conflict always turns into a full-on brawl. I can't do anything with Kay out fearing for my life. Why does the world have to be so violent? What's wrong with talking things over with one another?
There's no need to argue with a weakling to prove a point. Because it's a waste of time.
We're so screwed. Because you can just overpower him?
The stronger person isn't always right, you know. To have to use force to back up your claim, it's so pathetic. What are you implying? I didn't mean you, just high TLERS in general.
Sarah was born strong, so she doesn't understand what people like me have to go through every day.
Presence. Ember has been leaving a trail of bodies, the most recent one being in Levin. In an alley, near the intersection of Rokel and Acres Street. Investigators have identified the body as the well-known vigilante, ecstatic. No further personal information was given. Breaking news. Ember Gang strikes again.
Infirmary.
The victim's body was covered in second-degree burns and multiple stab wounds. And like all other Ember victims, a very prominent brand of its logo marked the corpse.
Lovin'? That's the next town over. Could Ember be heading here? Who? Ecstatic. How?
And yet another self-proclaimed superhero falls victim to the consequences of everyday society. People need to learn to mind their own business, especially if they don't have the strength to back it up.
But he was trying to keep us safe.
Do you feel safer now that he's dead?
How dare you cause so much racket while classes are still going? I'm sending you two straight to Keen after this. Look, Doc, I was just minding my own business, studying, then he comes over and punches me out of nowhere. Really, Blake? You know that wouldn't have happened if you hadn't broken my pen. A break. It was the most useless part of the pen. Shut up, I don't care. Don't break my stuff. It doesn't matter who started the fight. I just want you two to understand that your actions have consequences. About a year ago, I transferred into Wellston Private High School.
So math class is next. I'm Elaine. Welcome to Wellston. Hi, John. Wonderful. How's your first day so far? Not bad, I guess. Actually I was homeschooled before this. So which school did you transfer from? Whoa, really? We've never had one of those before. I was feeling a bit lonely, so I decided to try something new. Well, you've come to the right place. That's great to know, but I was wrong. So, John, this place was just like the rest of the world. What kind of ability do you have?
Everyone, I know it's a bit late in the year, but we have a new student joining us today. Please introduce yourself.
Well, to be completely honest, I don't have one. What did you just say? Elaine? I can't believe this. I don't have an ability? Are you alright? Don't touch me.
In this world, strength defines a person.
Talking to someone like you. How boring. Another weakling. Stupid new kid getting our hopes up for nothing.
Hello, my name is John. I'm looking forward to meeting you all. And those without strength are crushed.
Don't worry, neither are we. We're just here to educate you.
So in this school, there's a hierarchy that everyone follows, and since you're a cripple, you're at the very bottom. You must do everything we say. That girl, she's in my class. Yeah, otherwise, we'll be your hey. Can you help me out here? Those without strength are nothing. Hey new kid, pay attention when we speak to you. And I hope we can get along. Hello? I had worked very hard to get into this school. Many sleepless nights, countless hours of studying. With such difficult entrance exams, I expected academics to be the main focus at Wellston. I expected it to be different.
Don't give me that look, come on, I'll help you clean. There, all done. Let's get going.
Fine. You got me. But try to keep it short this time. Alright? Hey Sarah, how's this one? I think the writing is pretty cool. It's gotta be French or something. Wonder what it means.
You're kidding, right? That says, lame. He still wanted to try it on.
Good?
That doesn't look half bad. See? The mall isn't so bad.
Let's not go that for few. Didn't expect that to go so smoothly. Look, it's an ability gauge. Hey, Sarat, wanna give it a try?
No thanks, I heard those things are always a scam.
Come on, it's just for fun. Let's check it out.
Okay, fine. What do you mean IONLY got a 4?
But ma'am, you should be proud of this score. It proves you're more talented than the average person.
Bullshit. You only gave me a 4 and you're telling me it's good?
Ah, miss. You see, using the standard gouging system, a 3 is average, and 5 is considered high tier. So you're very strong.
You're a fraud.
Hello? I want my money back now. Ma'am, you can't just...
Listen to me. If you don't refund my money right now, I will blow your entire booth to bits. Do I make myself clear? Hey, I need to make a trip to the mall today. Will you come with me?
Shopping? Sorry, but I'm kinda busy right now. Why yeah, my place is a mess. It'll take all day to clean.
Oh, really?
If you just move into the dorms like all the other guys, this wouldn't be a problem anymore. Then I'd have to worry about my life. That's really too bad then. Yeah, and, true, don't tell me.
You're already outside?
Let's go somewhere else. This isn't worth the wait.
You should have thought of that before insulting me. Whoa, now you're just making stuff up. Why? Are you scared suddenly?
Okay, I apologize. Let's just talk about this.
Yes.
What's in her hand? Condensed energy. A shot of that could do some serious damage. Ma'am, please calm down. Go ahead. If you really want to fight, he'll be happy to oblige.
Why isn't he powering up? And that girl, she keeps smiling to herself. What are you waiting for? Don't try to be fresh with me, brat. Hey, mind your own business, brat.
Someone help. This crazy woman's going to blow up the mall. Security.
WHO, you calling crazy?
What's going on here?
We
were just waiting in line. Then she suddenly threatened to blow up this booth, so we spoke up.
He scammed me of my money. That's because he...
Calm down, miss. I'll take it from here. I'm getting sick of your bullshit. So it's you again? Return the money that you took from this lady now. But don't make me repeat myself. Stop bullying the guy and give someone else a turn. Excuse me? This is my business. I'm not gonna wait around for you to get your $10 refund. I'm warning you, if you cause trouble one more time, I'll make sure you never do business here ever again. Here you go, miss.
Thank you very much, sir.
Just doing my job. You two better stay out of trouble. It doesn't matter where the evidence points. The result is always the same. Speak for yourself. Sorry, we didn't mean to cause you more trouble. The gesture. Not many people are willing to speak out nowadays. So, thank you.
How dare you speak to me that way?
I assume you two are here to have your abilities read? Yup, she is. Great. I'll give you a free shot. It's the least can do. Incredible. Your ability level is an 8. So he gauges abilities through touch. It's been a while since I've met someone as strong as you. You're very gifted, miss.
Thanks.
Here's your prize. A cute little bear for a cute little lady. It's worth as much as the fee. And what about you, young man? Would you like to try as well? Sorry, I should have asked for your permission first. It's no big deal. You wouldn't get anything from me anyway. Please feel free to come back if you ever change your mind. Okay, sure, thanks.
Kids like you should learn to keep your mouth shut.
Look, lady, I'm not trying to start a fight.
Please have your sound on for this episode. I'm the smartest. And I'm the strongest. I do everything that's expected of me. But what do I get in return?
Hey, I got the scoop. They're serving the triple choco cake today during lunch. Really? Honestly, where do you get all this info from? Don't worry about it. Just make sure you get to the cafe early today.
Chocolate cake? I actually got my hands on one. Can't wait to taste it. Looks so good. What, you again?
I want that cake of yours. Give it to me.
Thanks for nothing. No way. Look, I don't care if you're queen, king, ace, or whatever. This cake belongs to me, so back off. Go get your own.
Don't make me repeat myself.
What's going on over there? Looks like a standoff between Seraphine and the cripple.
I think she just got outsmarted by him. You're nothing. You're so far below me. You don't get to stand up to me. You think you're tough shit because of what you just did? How dare you? I work so hard every single day. You think you can just waltz in and humiliate me like this? Who the hell are you? You don't even know what's going on. You're so weak and so ignorant. Yet you walk around like you own the place. Like you can do WHATEVERI. I made it. I'm at the top. So why'd I still have to follow the rules? Why'd I have to impress everyone? Why don't I get to do what I want?
Definitely failed that history test. Wanna get some lunch?
So apparently, Seraphine beat up Ario at Turf Wars yesterday. What? But that's friendly fire, she can't do that. Yeah, she's been breaking a lot of rules lately. What's wrong with her? She doesn't go to class anymore, and she chopped off all her hair. Plus she? Good grades and strength don't just come from nowhere. I worked hard to get to where I am.
Dad? Hey John, everything going alright over there? Yeah, same as usual. Why? Did something happen? Well, I'm sure you've already heard. There's some elite gang called Ember causing trouble around your area. Make sure you keep your eyes open and stay safe, alright? I know, Dad. You don't need to tell me. John, I mean it. Don't do anything stupid. My editor is calling me. Anyway, take care of yourself, okay son? Yeah, you too. Make sure you eat. Ah, right. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye, Dad.
Wellston Dormitories.
I need some fresh air. Hey, Seraphine, my parents sent some oranges from home. They make for great orange juice. Would you like to try some? Sure, I'll have some later. Okay. A story about one man who defends a world of cripples? How strange. Where did this premise even come from? It's possible that John's father wrote this book in order to introduce the idea of a more just society. One with a lot less violence, and a lot less danger. So that John can stand as everyone's equal. And they've even taken matters into their own hands, declaring themselves superheroes. Somehow, many people seem to actually agree with this idea. And helping others. Just like how the protagonist of unOrdinary protected cripples. It's no wonder the authorities banned this book. Because it challenges the entire structure of our current society. The fact that even some high tiers had acted on it. Must have been pretty frightening for them. Despite everything, there is one glaring similarity between the unOrdinary world and ours. Only the powerful are able to influence the outcome of something. They decide whether to use their abilities for others, or to keep it for themselves. unOrdinary.
Wellston Dormitories. unOrdinary by W.H. Doe.
unOrdinary. unOrdinary is a novel written by author W.H. Doe. It was banned a few months after publication because it was have caused an influx of vigilantes. Content of this novel unclear, but is rumored to contain ideas that clash with workings of current hierarchical structure. A member of a self-appointed group of citizens who undertake law enforcement in their community without local authority, typically because the legal agencies are thought to be inadequate. Other superheroes or super vigilante are high TLER vigilantes, those with ability level of 5.0 or higher. Murdered in the last month by the infamous gang Ember. Discovered yet. Media theorizes that Ember is made of many powerful individuals. Caution is advised.
What should I do? What if Sarah Finn becomes a vigilante?
Yeah,
Hi Arlo, I think Sarah Finn is in trouble. I found this book called Unordinary in her room. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but I did some research. And it looks like bad news. I really don't know what to do. And I'm worried for her.
Eli Nay, calm down. All you need to do is stay put for now. Does anyone else know?
No.
Alright, keep it that way.
What happened to you?
I just found out report cards come out this Friday. Man, even the thought of it makes me anxious.
There's nothing you can do about it now, so there's really no point in freaking out. Hey, John, I don't think I can give that book back to you.
Eli Nay found it, didn't she?
Well,
You're always so careless. I even warned you and everything. You might have godly abilities, but you can't rewind all your mistakes.
okay, I get it. I messed up.
So what do you plan on doing now?
I'm gonna keep the book and make sure they don't trace it back to you.
Thanks. But what about you? What do you mean?
Well, there's no way I'd get past the yay detector. So I'm gonna get in trouble either way. Don't worry. They'll be lenient with me. After all, I'm Wellston's ace.
So Sarah, what did you think of the book?
Honestly, I thought it was a bit absurd. I figured I wasn't getting the full picture. So maybe you can help me clear some things up.
Well, let's see. I really admired the hero of Unordinary. He was the most powerful, yet he still listened to others. And through that, he realized that everyone has something valuable to offer. I think the takeaway here is that even the weakest people can have some of the greatest ideas. They shouldn't be repressed like they are now. Instead, they should be protected. So, I really appreciate all the people out there who are working to make this a reality. If I were qualified, I'd join them 100%.
John, I'm sorry. I know that book meant a lot to you.
Oh, that's okay. I've read it plenty of times already. It's about time I took a break from it.
I don't get why teachers always like to give tests out at the end of the quarter. Now I have a million exams to make up.
Remy, when did you get back?
Late last night. Alright Blake, fill me in. What did I miss last week?
Nothing much, believe it or not. We won turf wars against Agwin on Sunday. Serafina substituted for you as queen. Wait, also, this is a secret only royals can know about. Sarah Finn kicked Arlo's at turf wars.
Well, I already know that. Everyone was whispering about it this morning.
What? How did they find out?
It's about time those two fought it out. They've always had beef with each other. Anyway, whatever. What they do is none of my business.
What? But you're queen. It's kind of your responsibility to break them up. Oh, come on.
We both know that the only reason I have that title is because Serafina doesn't want it. She and Arlo are on a completely different level from us. I'm not getting myself involved in their problems anymore.
Wait a minute, what?
Look, if I got caught in their crossfire, what will happen to me? I might get killed. I don't know.
So, why did you go home? You left so suddenly, is everything alright?
I went home to attend a funeral. Because my brother was murdered.
Class, I'll be handing report your cards out now.
Just a bunch of low lives.
John, are you okay? Here, let me help you.
John, quickly, before I start reading your grades out loud.
Ah, right. Hey, it could be worse.
Sarah Finn always gets what she wants. So it's no surprise she managed to find a copy of that book. But I wonder if unordinary is the reason why she would rather associate herself with a cripple instead of hang around other high TLERS. Could she be acting impulsively because of the book's influence? Of course I bumped into this guy. Oh, it's you again?
Dropped my papers in front of everyone. How embarrassing.
Hey, you ever heard of a binder? Yeah, sorry. I just got my grades back and was reading the teacher's comments.
Don't you all have better things to do?
Here.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. Next time, watch where you're walking.
So, you called for me. Aizen, I need your expertise. You can find any sort of information on anyone, right? Well, that's kind of an overstatement. But what kind of info are you looking for specifically?
Do you know that a guy in your grade, John?
That cripple who always hangs around Seraphine. Yeah, he's pretty infamous. Why are you interested in him?
I had a few encounters with him. And he seems suspicious. He's powerless and completely unaware of his surroundings. Gets mediocre grades. And he has no respect for the social hierarchy. Someone as useless as him should have been put in his place ages ago. Yet somehow, he got into one of the top schools. And can casually get along with Seraphine. The facts don't line up. So I want you to look into it. Find out what he's hiding. What his history is. How he got accepted into Wellston. Everything.
What? Is all that really necessary? You must be overthinking it. He probably just got lucky. You don't need to waste your time.
Aizen, I don't remember asking for your opinion.
Oh, my bad. Okay there. Just leave it to me.
Oh, one more thing. Keep your mouth shut this time.
Who the hell would do something like this? Playing games with people's lives.
No, please stop it. That'll teach you to walk into me, you little run. ISTAYED up all night to finish this project. Well, that's just too bad.
You think this is funny? There are people dying out there, trying to save your ass. And the only thing you can do is take satisfaction in stepping on people weaker than you. How pathetic. You're a disgrace to society.
Yeah, like you're one to talk. Stupid cripple, I'm gonna blow your face off.
Shut the fuck up.
What the?
I wasn't done talking yet.
Yeah, you better run away, idiot. Don't mess with me again.
Coming. Remy, what brings you here? I want to speak with Seraphina. Is she there? Yup, right in her room. I'll make some tea for you too. No, it'll be quick. It's Remy. Come in. There's something inside. What is it? Sorry for my absence. I know how much you hate turf wars and working with Arlo. But I really appreciate you subbing in for me. Thank you, Seraphine. You don't need to thank me. Elle owed it to you. All this time, you've taken the queen's burden off my shoulders. It's the least I could do. Remy, what's wrong? You keep looking at my bear. There's a weird circuit inside. It's throwing me off a bit. What? Oh, so you didn't know? In that case. Mind if I open him up and take a look? Alright. It's some kind of transmitter. Looks like someone's been tracking you. The man at the mall. Did he plant a tracker in all of the prizes? What's his purpose? He's targeting high tiers. In any case, Seraphine, you should stay alert from now on. We may be strong, but we're far from invincible.
What the hell? All of the information I've gathered so far.
John? He plays dirty, bluffed me out and threw me out a window. Then he got Seraphine to kick my ass. He doesn't even fight his own battles. Man, we fought him a long time ago. I can't really remember.
He definitely ended up running away though. Too scared to face us.
John? Who the fuck is that?
Sorry to bother you. He acts exactly how I'd expect a cripple to. Nothing out of the ordinary. Stupid Arlo. You're just salty because Seraphina won't talk to you. Making me look for something that doesn't even exist. If I don't report to him soon, he'll have my HEA. Wait, bluffing his way out? Not fighting his own battles? Running away scared? That's not what I saw. He had full confidence in what he was doing. Aizen, you talking to me? You're John, aren't you? Listen. So the school newspaper wants to write an article about the life of a low tier. I want it to be as accurate as possible, so I'll need to ask you a few questions. Okay, sure, I'd be happy to help. But can it wait till later? My class is about to start. That's good time. No, it can't. Glad you could make it, John. Please have a seat. I didn't get much of a choice. You practically dragged me here. Yeah, alright, I know. Sit down, will ya? Before we start, I want you to know that I'm writing this article to shed light on low tiers. So please don't hold back anything and speak your mind. Your full honesty is encouraged. Wow, really? Of course. That's really generous of you. Now, let's find out what you're hiding. So John, where are you from? New Boston. Whoa, really? That's pretty damn far from here. Is that where you went before coming to Wellston? No, you misunderstood. I've been home-schooled for my entire life. This is the first real school I've attended. Oh right, I remember. Team, that's like the first thing you said when you transferred in. Was it? So what made you decide to switch? Well, I've always wanted to see what a real school was like. It's just my dad was a bit protective of me, so I didn't get a chance to till recently. Okay, that makes sense. And how has your experience here been so far? It's pretty awful, to say the least. Could you elaborate on that? It's for the article. Sure. To put it simply, we low tiers don't have any rights. We're not able to defend ourselves. Everywhere is in danger zone for us, so we have to stay alert at all times. Life is scary for us. We can't do what we want or say what we think. One simple run-in could put us out for days or even a week. Sounds rough. So, John, what do you do to survive this kind of lifestyle? He's taking a lot of notes. Well, we usually tend to stay. No, I meant you specifically. I walk along the edge of the halls, and I try to stay quiet. Don't want to draw any attention to myself, you know? Overall, I try to keep low and not get involved with anything. Just avoid everything, haha. Lies. If I could suggest one thing to include in this article, I'd say we should all accept each other's differences, because nobody deserves to be treated. Hold on. I still have a handful of questions to ask. Okay. How did you come to pick Wellston as your final choice? I wanted to go to a top school. It's got one of the best academic programs in the nation. How ambitious. Why did he suddenly become so aggressive? But you must have known that Wellston is also considered one of the most powerful schools in terms of ability level. It's risky for a cripple like you to come here, yet you still did? I assumed academics would take precedent over fighting. That's pretty short-sighted of you, but I guess it makes sense, seeing as you haven't been exposed to this sort of thing before. What about your father though? You said he was protective of you. Surely, he had a say in all this too. He didn't warn you about what would happen. Where's he going with this? How did you persuade him to let you move so far away from your hometown? And throw yourself into this kind of dangerous environment? See, if it were me, I'd have enrolled you into a school closer to home for a trial run first. Unless, that is what he did. And for some reason, things didn't work out over there. So then you decide ISEN. What kind of bullshit are you pulling? I came here to talk about the struggles of a low tier. Not to have you meddle into my life. You are so lucky Sarah Finn has your back. Now get your hand off me. Well, thanks for the info. You should probably get back to class. I finally found you. Aizen, will you shut up? You're gonna get us kicked out of the library again. Yeah, whatever. Hey man, take a look at this. You stalking girls from other schools again? Dude, we have an essay due tomorrow. What? No, you idiot, are you blind? I'm pointing at the guy. So, you're going for guys too now? That's John from 2 years ago. Remind me why I care again. Why are you looking him up? Actually, That's none of your business. What the hell is your problem? You called me over first. Hey, don't you have an essay to write or something? Fucking weirda, you two again? It's been quite some time. You better have something good for me. Oh yeah, I got your info right here. I spent the last days telling John to observe his behavior, then I closed things off with a quick interview. The only information he seemed willing to give about himself were that he was homeschooled, and he's got no ability. Even when we spoke about low tiers, he was reluctant to talk about himself. On top of that, his answers were hypocritical. None of his previous actions matched what he'd said. At first I thought he was just an idiot, and he acts this way because he doesn't know any better. But then I began questioning him about his past, and he suddenly got super defensive. In fact, he pulled a complete 180 and even attacked me. So I looked into his hometown. And check out what I found. He went there for about 2 years before transferring to Wellston. That's a class photo of John from his previous school. That's John? He's almost unrecognizable. He looks authoritative, doesn't he? Now with this in mind, let's reassess his actions. He doesn't care where he walks or who he bumps into. He speaks casually to high tiers without a second thought. He starts fights with whomever he wants. If it weren't for the fact that he claims he's a cripple, I'd think he actually does have some sort of ability. Don't you agree? Arlo, if you just give me a bit longer, I can find out everything about. Oh shit, what now? You've done enough, Eisen. I'm taking it from here.
Wellston Dormitories.
Eli Nay, you should inform the headmaster about what you found the other day.
Sarah Finn, please report to the main office.
Ah, Sarah Finn. There you are. Please sit.
Headmaster.
Oh, come on, don't look now. So tense. You're even making me nervous. Allow me to introduce you. This is Miss Nadia. She's here on behalf of the authorities today. She is going to ask you a set of very simple questions. Don't worry, you'll be out of here in no time. All right, ladies, take it away.
This is an official interrogation. You are expected to answer all questions with honesty. Any false response you provide will be detected, and will result in immediate expulsion from Wellston Private High School. Is that understood, Miss Sarah Finn? Yes. Good. Let's begin. We were informed that you had ownership of the book, Unordinary. Is this true? Let's begin. Yes. For how long have you had this book for? For 12 days now. And where did you get this book from? I can't let John get involved. If this woman was sent here by the authorities as an interrogator, then her ability could be anything from mind reading to simple yay detection. And judging from her expression, it doesn't seem like she knows what I'm thinking. Answer the question. Last Saturday, I was walking home from Kovoro Mall. Suddenly, I noticed I was being followed by an invisible entity. So I fought it off. Then ran. By the time I had gotten back to the dorm, the book was already in one of my shopping bags. This girl is not lying. Where and when did this incident take place? The bus stop near the park, around 8 p.m., I think. Who else was with you at the time? Is this woman serious?
Now, Miss Nadia. My students are all very busy. Please respect their time by asking questions that are relevant to the topic at hand.
Ah, that's right. I'm terribly sorry, Headmaster Vaughn.
Where is the book now? Did you read it while it was in your possession?
I destroyed it. Yes, I did. And did you share the book or its contents with anyone while you had it? I did not. Final question. I did not. What are your thoughts on the content of Unordinary? I thought the idea was absurd. That's a relief.
Now, if you could step out for a moment. There are still a few things I need to talk to the headmaster about. Sarah, what's the luggage for?
I have a flight home in 2 hours. Elaine ratted me out after all. They decided to send me home for a month.
What? That's insane.
Yeah, it looks like the situation was a lot more serious than we thought. The authorities seem scared, with all the high TLERs dying lately. They really want to make sure I cleanse myself of the book's ideas and don't spread influence. On the bright side, they won't be coming after you anytime soon. I managed to trick the lie detector into thinking the book came from nowhere. It was pretty difficult getting past her. I almost got caught twice. Thankfully, the headmaster covered for me.
Sarah, stop talking about it like it's nothing. What if you had been found out? Your punishment would have been so severe. Not even your reputation or the headmaster could save you. You should have just told them the truth. The book was mine to begin with. This whole thing started because of me.
None of that is relevant anymore. What matters is both of us got through this relatively unscathed. This will be the last we ever hear of unOrdinary. When return after a month, this whole thing will be behind us.
I guess that's true.
Oh, that's my driver. Probably my cue to go. I'll text you when I get home.
Hey, Arlo, what do we do now that Sarah Finn is gone? Nothing. What? We wait for news to spread. Down, bit by bit. Hey,
That voice sounds like.
long time no see. I believe we still have some unfinished business.
No, I think you have the wrong guy.
Get back here, you little bitch.
You're still caught up on the whole window thing? Look, man, if you keep dwelling on the past, you won't be able to move forward. Dead end? I've got you now.
Why you little, you'll pay for that. Where?
In his empowered form, he's much faster than me. If he catches up, then I'm screwed. If I can just get around that corner, then. Damn it, too slow. A cripple like you thinks he can outrun me? So heavy. Keep dreaming, buddy.
I won't fall for your stupid tricks again. Nobody's here to save you now. Time to take back what you owe me. Back so soon? It hasn't even been 4 hours since Sarah Finn left. And already, you have a black eye and a broken arm.
Yeah, but why are you smiling about it? It's creeping me out.
So Keen and we made a bet to see how long it would take you to break something after news of Sarah's suspension got around. Now he owes me $50.
What the hell, Doc?
So, just for today. I won't give you a hard time.
Gee, thanks.
Now, if you had come in any later, I probably would have strangled you.
Infirmary.
Looks like it's just about healed.
Yeah, so fast. Doc, your tonics are getting better?
Well, funny you mention that. Every single, thanks to a certain someone, I get to practice making them. Yo, John, that's a good look for you.
Can I help you?
Word around school is, Sarah Finn's been suspended for a month.
Not this again.
So the girls and I wanted to borrow you for some target practice after classes today. You don't have anything better to do, right?
You pricks.
So how about it?
Waste of time. You 3 weaklings wouldn't be able to land a single hit on me.
What? You better watch what you say, punk.
Oh, your breath reeks.
I just want everyone here to know that I have a date tonight. And if anyone makes me work overtime, I'll kill him. Got it? Yes, sir.
The hell are you smiling about, moron? You're no exception.
Anyway, I'm watching you. Y'all better scram. Consider yourself lucky today. Congrats on stalling long enough for the doc to ball you out. But remember this, someone like you will never be more than a leech who feeds off others. Let's go.
A leech who feeds off others. Seraphina's house.
Mom, I'm home. Seraphine. You're becoming more and more reckless. At this rate, you're going to end up a failure just like your sister. I want to see those ridiculous extensions gone by the time your father and I return. We'll discuss your punishment then as well.
Seraphine's house.
Hey, pretty weird greeting.
Sorry, your voice surprised me, that's all. Feels like I haven't heard you in forever.
Miss me already?
I just had a long day. I spent the last 2 periods in the infirmary. Totally forgot to grab the homework from the teachers.
Oh, they email the assignments to me every day. Am I forward it to you?
Thanks, huh? You and I have different definitions for easy.
Yay, I took a look at it earlier. It's pretty easy. Okay, sent.
Hey Sarah, so how's home? Must be nice to be with your family again.
There isn't much of a difference. My parents just left for a business trip and won't be back till next week. So no one's ground except for the servants. I just played games all day. Oh, that reminds me. I found a new game today. Hurry up and finish so we can play together. Don't worry, this one's a lot easier. It's called Angry Pigs.
I can't keep up with you. I only just got the hang of Slappy Pig.
The title doesn't make much sense. Because you play as a family of happy birds. But the point is to build houses around them to protect them from airborne attacks. That escalated quickly.
Sound pretty complicated to yup. And if you have a single bird alive after the attack, then you move on to the next level.
It's really fun, I promise.
Okay, let me finish up, and I'll play around. This is bullshit.
If you want to stop sucking at this game, then you need to start building your houses with glass.
BUT, that doesn't even make any sense. Who's ever heard of glass being stronger than wood?
That's just how the developers decided to make the game. Deal with it.
No way, you just watch. I'll beat this level without using any glass.
Good luck with that. Oh, but you might want to work on that some other time.
What? Huh?
Why? Well, don't you have school tomorrow? It's almost 2 a.m.
I thought I told you to watch where you walk. Sorry, he doesn't seem affected by all these recent events. Can't have you talking to her. That phone needs to go.
Really, that's it?
Now well, what do you expect? He's a cripple after all.
Yay, but that was a bit too underwhelming. I mean, he didn't even get to fight back.
We're done here. 2 broken ribs and a dislocated shoulder. You really outdid yourself this time, John.
Look, Doc, I didn't start anything this time. Those 2 just came and attacked me out of nowhere. I didn't provoke them, I swear.
I don't want to hear it. John, I'm really getting tired of this. You should know how to avoid these kinds of situations by now.
Oh, that's right. I haven't texted Sarah back yet.
Hi Layla, I had a great time last night. I'd like to take you out again sometime. Oh, Saturday? Sure, I'll be free then. Sounds great. I'll pick you up. What now? Where do you think you're going? Let go. Why you little?
Doc, I didn't come to school so I could spend the entire day in the infirmary. I'm leaving.
Don't. Take another step. Just what the hell do you expect to accomplish by going out looking like that? You're walking ground with an even bigger target on your back.
Honestly, Doc, I'm not the one you should be worrying about.
John, my policy exists to reduce student injuries. If you leave now, regardless of what you do, you'll only cause me more trouble. So, if you have any respect for me, you'll listen and sit your ass back down. John, why do you do this to yourself?
Hey cripple, get out of the way. Haha, that was hilarious. Serves him right. Yeah, what a total loser, am I right? Ew, he's so grass. Isn't that Seraphine's friend? He looks pretty roughed up. Hey, are you okay? Let me help you.
Get away from me, you bitch. Sorry.
Give me one reason why I shouldn't beat your ass right now.
I don't know what happened. I mistook her for someone else.
What the hell is that supposed to even mean?
Blake, it's fine, just let it go.
This guy's such a moron. Somehow managed to piss off both Queen and Jack at the same time. Seriously, why do you even show up to school? You'd be better off at home, alone. I really admired the hero of unOrdinary. He realized that everyone has something valuable to offer.
Bullshit. None of you are worth anything. You didn't text back today. Yeah, I got into a fight and my phone broke.
Ah, well that's a bummer. It's not like him to be upset about something for so long. Hey, don't let it get you down. Phones are replaceable after all.
I guess that's true.
Let's talk about something else. Did you get any farther in Angry Pigs?
Actually, I did. Last night, after we got off the call, I managed to beat a few more levels. I'm gonna see just how far I can get, without using any Aether resources.
That hopeless attitude of yours. Always so refreshing. Welcome home, madam. We weren't expecting you back so soon. The meeting went much smoother than expected. How has Serafina behaved while I was gone? She's acting quite different from before. She spends the entire day locked up in her room, and only leaves during meals. It seems she's been either playing video games, or talking to boys. Is that so? Buffering? That's weird. Never had connection problems before. Mom, you're back? Seraphine, give me your phone. Why? I heard about what you've been doing this past week. Wasting time on pointless socializing and playing games. Is this how you behave at school too? You're becoming just like your sister. Such a disgrace. Mom, Layla never did anything wrong. Your phone. Don't forget why you were sent home to begin with. I want you to use these remaining 3 weeks to carefully reflect on what you've done. I've turned off your Wi-Fi so there'll be no distractions. No, make sure you properly correct yourself. And keep your door open from now on.
She's usually online by now. I guess I'll play a quick round of Angry Pigs while I wait. After like 100 tries, I still can't beat it. Looks like I'm finally stuck. Is it really impossible to go any further? Sarah, where did you go?
Hey loser, ready to lose your lunch?
I'm not in the mood for any bullshit today. What are you doing up here?
Order is natural. The weak cower in fear of the strong. Those with similar status get along, and the strongest among us fight to rise to the top. Everyone has his rightful place in society. That's why hierarchy is natural, because people naturally gravitate to where they belong. Except him, a weakling without fear. Where the hell does he belong?
What are you doing up here?
That look. He's definitely different, similar to that photo from 2 years ago. John, is this who you really are? It's about time. I should be asking you that question. This area is for royals only. Commoners like you shouldn't be up here. You need to leave.
I'm here to eat my lunch.
Maybe you didn't hear me.
This is where I always sit.
This guy's attitude seriously throws me off. You really aren't afraid of anything, are you? Well, what's there to be afraid of? You? Of course. I could crush you in an instant.
Sure, but you won't.
Oh, and what makes you think that?
It's not worth it. Only low tiers would ever go after a cripple. What could a king like possibly gain from
Satisfaction.
Please, there's nothing satisfying about beating a bunch of idiots who are much weaker than you.
How would you know, unless you're speaking from personal experience? You think you understand me, huh? Then let me ask you this. So there's this one guy, the first no, with no credentials, absolutely useless. Yet he still thinks he can talk back to me. He walks where I walk, and sits where I sit. It's really starting to tick me off. If you were king, what would you do about him?
You should be grateful.
What?
If you're able to keep all but one person in line, then you must be doing your job right.
What's he talking about?
After all, a king is nothing if his subjects refuse to follow him.
What the hell is wrong with this guy? He completely missed my point, and not a single one of my threats fazed him. The only people with that kind of confidence, are those who've stood at the very top. John, what were you at your former school?
Sarah Finn's house.
Miss, your break is over. Please return to your workstation. Here are today's assignments. What are those books for? Your parents want you to read through these and write a report by the end of the day. But I just did that last night. Sorry, miss. These are your parents' orders. Just one more to go. Man, this sucks. The last time I willingly did this much extra work. Was almost a year ago. Back then, I put all my energy into the most trivial things. I failed to take the time to understand myself.
Everyone, please put your notebooks away. I'm going to talk about the new term project you're doing.
Why did I do that? That wasn't like me at all. What was it about him that made me act like that?
This will be a 3-part project, and I'll be assigning you each a partner to work with. Each pair will be analyzing a specific set of books in.
Sorry I'm late. I was at the infirmary.
Yes, I can see that. Please have a seat, John. As I was saying, you'll be pairing up and analyzing 3 books in total. For each book, you and your partner will present your findings to the class. Your final grade will be based on your presentations. Now, the pairings. Ariel and Eli Nay. Bike and Isen. Hauer. John and Sarah Finn.
You've gotta be kidding. You may use the rest of class to sit with your partner and discuss your plans. Get your elbow off my desk.
No.
If you don't do what I say.
What? You beat me up again? Go for it. But I'm your partner. So if you kick to my ass now, I won't be able to help with the project.
Oh, don't worry, you're not touching this project.
Excuse me?
This is how it's gonna go. I can't have you ruin my perfect grade, so I'm doing the entire thing myself. RIL provide you note cards for the presentation, so you'll read off those. Think you can handle that?
The hell? You must be joking.
No.
Hey, I came here to learn. Not to.
Looks like it's been decided.
What are you talking about? We haven't decided shit.
Yes, we have.
I'm following Uru-chan on social media.
Yes, I can see that.
John, here are the notes I wrote up for you. The whole thing is pretty straightforward. Just read off the index cards and follow my cues. Hey, what are you doing?
I already told you, didn't? I came here to learn, not to freeload off you. Since we had no communication, I went and did the entire thing too. So, I won't be needing your notes. For now, let's figure out what each of us should say during the presentation.
Alright everyone, please settle down. Presentations will begin shortly.
The book we read for this project is called Hamlal. It's a tragedy written by Spirashok. This story contains a few main themes. Maybe this won't be too bad. He got into Wellston without an ability, after all. Betrayal, revenge, and insanity are the three we fact used on. Before exploring further into these themes, John will give a quick explanation of the plot. He must have some brains at the very least. I'll give him this chance.
This story is about a mystery surrounding the death of a king. Even with his sudden death, the kingdom was able to find a replacement almost immediately. It turns out that the queen had been conspiring with the new king all along and the entire cleave was planned. Hence the theme, betrayal.
Okay, so far so good. Wait, what? That's not what happens at all. Did he even read the later half of the book? This guy has no idea what he's talking about. We're gonna fail. How did this happen?
The grade distribution for this first part was good. Class average was AB. Not bad at all for the initial presentation. Keep up the great work, everyone.
Sarah Finn, where are you going?
Library.
What's up with her?
Did you hear? Sarah Finn got a B on that presentation. I know, I was so disappointed when I heard. So much for being perfect, right? What? She did that badly. Did you know she blew up on her partner in the cafe because he wouldn't listen to her? Yeah, I was there. That was so classless. She's losing it. Girl can't even control a cripple.
Some queen she is. Why even look up to her? Next thing you know, we're gonna lose turf wars. I don't like her hair. So this kind of thing happens here too, huh?
Because she's their queen, people watching everything she does. It's impossible to escape judgment. This kind of pressure is enough to push anyone over the edge. Let's start the next part of the project. If we work together, we can do better this time.
That's not for you to decide. Listen to me, John. If you don't agree to use my notes, I'll send you to the infirmary every single day, so that you'll have no chance to work. And you'll have no other choice.
You would go that far for a perfect grade? Is it really worth it?
Yes.
Why? Do you like doing all this extra work by yourself? Or are you just trying to impress everyone around you?
That's none of your concern.
Well, I'm still not doing it. If you beat me up, I'm gonna bullshit my half of the presentation, and we can both fall it.
You what? Fine. You what? Then I'll make the rest of your time here a living nightmare. You what?
I'm a cripple. How could you possibly make my life more miserable?
What the heck is wrong with you? This wasn't supposed to be this difficult. I gave you the best case scenario. Neither of us need to speak to each other, and we both walk away with an A. So why won't you just do what I say?
Because I don't want to. I don't care what other people say or think about me. And I don't care if I have no ability. Before coming here, I already decided that I'm gonna do whatever I can to live the way that I want.
Wait, I think I'm forgetting something. Crap, I forgot to follow the author on social media.
Wellston dormitories.
You would go that for a perfect grade? Is it really worth it?
Yes.
Why? Do you like doing all this extra work by yourself? Or are you just trying to impress everyone around you? I don't care what other people say or think about me. And I don't care if I have no ability. Before coming here, I already decided that. I'm gonna do whatever I can to live the way that I want.
He's delusional. What are you doing at my table?
Doing the project, obviously.
Are you serious? I already told you to not work on it.
And I already told you that I'm doing my part. So annoying. So bossy. Why'd I have to get stuck with you? Phew. Finally done with that act. Time for a break.
Yeah, right. Let me see what you've done so far.
What?
It's only reasonable. I let you work on the project. You let me look over your work.
I don't think you're qualified.
What the heck is this mess?
It's my summary.
You can't even figure out the plot? What's wrong with you? This is almost entirely inaccurate.
Well, the language they use is weird. And I don't understand it, okay?
Then ask me about it. Don't just ignore it and make stuff up like last time. Get back to work, slacker. We really did put a lot of time into this presentation. We practically spent the entire week in the library. I explained every detail of the book to him. So, why'd I keep getting grades K this? What is it?
All that work paid off. We actually got an A.
What are you talking about? It's not an A, check it again.
Looks like an A to me. Honestly, I don't know why you're moping.
You idiot, that's A minus. It means we did badly.
Why do you keep dismissing everything? Does nothing satisfy you?
Don't talk to me anymore. Just look at this guy. Who do you think you are? Butting into our conversation like that.
You two should stop talking about others. And worry about yourselves.
You must be joking. We'll talk about whoever we want. A cripple like you should learn to keep his mouth shut. Serafina has already messed up twice. So it's only natural for us to discuss it. She's an embarrassment, and she calls herself a role model?
Shut up. You're wrong.
Is he defending me?
You guys have no right to judge her. What do you even do? Complain and gossip all day? Who cares what she does, or what grades she gets? You all know that she's the most dedicated student here. Don't discredit her.
Shut up already. You're so useless. You're just a waste of space. Sarah Finn, who said you could touch my partner? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. You didn't mean to? What about everything you just said? I was only kidding. Please forgive me. I'll take it all back. I'm so sorry. Get lost. Yes, right away. Come on, let's get to work.
Hold on. I need to stop by the infirmary first.
Library.
Hey Sarah Finn, I don't understand what this part means. Can you explain it to me? What?
Huh, weird. Didn't expect you to swallow your pride and actually ask me a question.
Hey, I want to do well, okay?
So here, they're talking about how much they like each other. Even though their families are at war, they still decide to get married in secret.
Okay. Oh, I see. That's how these two parts connect.
He's been surprisingly diligent these last few days. What's gotten into him?
Good morning, class. You'll be presenting the final part of your projects today. Please take a minute to sit with your partners and discuss before we start.
You're gonna burn a hole through the floor if you keep staring like that. What's wrong?
I just really want to do well today. I don't like what everyone says about you. So I don't want to drag you down anymore.
A bit late for that, don't you think? Sorry. Hey, don't think about that anymore. Focus on the present.
Ah, all right.
Sarah, Finn, and John, please start us off.
I will give you this though. You are, by far, the most persistent partner I've had. Come on, let's get this thing over with. I'm not sure what it was. But something happened last week that made him act differently. He kept his facts straight. And never went on tangents. We never spoke over each other either. I'd say we did well. Thanks. We pulled through. We got the A. John.
We did it. You gotta be happy about this. I say we celebrate. Drinks on me.
You must be joking. We may have gotten an A this time. ... But our final grade for this project is still an A.
Come on. But you can't deny that we both worked really hard on this. That, itself, deserves a reward. Nope. You're coming with me, Serafina.
I'd rather go to the library.
You need to learn to relax every once in a while.
I don't know how he managed to drag me along. Maybe it was because deep down, I really wanted to celebrate too. It's so ironic. The first time I'd ever decided to reward myself, ... was for something imperfect, an A. I think this was when I began to realize, reputation isn't everything. I should focus less about how others perceive me and more on what makes me happy. Because in the end, I have to live with myself. John, you are truly extraordinary. Even as a cripple, you are able to push through others' prejudice and stand up for yourself. Even though you're at the bottom, you can break molds. You're an inspiration. Thank you. You showed me that even the weakest person has something valuable to offer. That no one is worthless.
Miss Serafina. Oh, it's you. I'm not sure who you're expecting. Sorry to disappoint. I'm here to collect your work. It's not finished yet. I see. Let your parents know. Oh, your father wanted to inform you. He's arranged for you to meet with one of his business partners for an internship opportunity. NX Gen Research Facility. Tomorrow? That's short notice. Miss, you've been complaining a lot about your work since your return. Perhaps all this time away from home has softened you? I will be back in an hour to pick up your assignment. Please work more efficiently.
WORTH less. They're all WORTH less.
Those weaklings with no backbone. Who can't stand up for themselves.
Those who call themselves elites use their powers for the most petty things. They have a little bit of power. Those who think that just because they can do whatever they want, every day has been the same painful grind.
The one person I believed in.
Everyone is worthless. Wake up, go to school, get beat up. Still offline? It's been almost a week since we've spoken. Where could she be? What should I do? Hey Dad, weak calling. Dad, hello? John? What's up him? Why are you calling from your laptop? What happened to your phone? I dropped it down a flight of stairs and it broke. Well, that sucks. I'll send you some money for a new one then. Thanks. Dad, so why'd you call and come home with nothing to look forward to? Could you send me another copy of unOrdinary? You know I can't do that. My editor destroyed all my remaining copies for my safety. Don't you already have a copy? Tell me what's going on. It's nothing. Everything's fine. Why do you need another one? John, is everything alright over there? Wait, John, don't hang up, I gotta go now. Still have a lot of homework to finish. Arlo, I don't know what you're doing, but you're definitely getting results. Starting to show his true colors. He is. Why? Why do I have to put up with all this? Regardless, defeating a high tier is no easy feat. Each of us is like a one-man army, so how? He was king before Arlo stepped up. Do you remember? He graduated 3 years ago. Of course, how could I forget? A brilliant student with so much potential. He was killed by Ember last month. What do you mean? How's that possible? I'm not entirely sure. Rocket Matt see, but he got his hands on a copy of unOrdinary. Just what kind of powerful backing does Ember have to be able to take out Rel just like that? This incident got me thinking. Even though the murder victims have all been vigilantes, it doesn't change the fact that they're also all high tiers. Wellston Private High School has the highest concentration of high tiers in the area, so we should take caution. Yes, sir. I want you, as head of security, to carefully monitor every person who enters the school until this whole Ember nonsense is over. I'll tell the rest of the staff to keep their eyes open as well. And another, I'm sure you've already heard about the reason behind Serafina's suspension. Yes, with her and Rel, that's already 2 cases related to unOrdinary that are linked to Wellston. I have a feeling that the authorities will want to keep an eye on us from now on. If you sense any spies roaming around campus, flush him out and bring him to me for questioning. I don't want the authorities meddling into my business. Wonder what he's up to. SINVE, what the hell are you glaring at, idiot? Don't touch me. Ha ha ha. Don't touch me, he says. That new haircut of yours must be messing with your head. Don't forget who the strongest one here is. I call the shots, and I'll do whatever the hell I want. Come in. Sorry I'm late. Disgusting. Huh? I said, don't fucking touch me, you piece of shit. Of me. Get off.
You stupid cripple. Hey, let go of him.
That's quite all right, Keen. Please have a seat.
Last night, authorities found yet another dead body, this time in the town of Wellston. The victim was identified as Shatterstack, another well-known superhero. His body was branded with the picture of a flame, the logo of the infamous Ember. This murder follows the usual formula for Ember's victims, high-tier vigilantes. Reporters are wondering, with the deaths of all these high tiers, why have the authorities not escalated their investigation?
So what are your thoughts? It's also very difficult to gauge Ember's objective. What is the purpose of these murders? It's frightening. To see another high tier die mysteriously, is it to send a message to the rest of us? To discourage opposition? Ow. My arm. Get off of me. Did you really think that by rallying a bunch of people, you could take me down? Claire. I thought you had more foresight than that. After all, you BK knew long before we met that I was going to become king. Isn't that why you helped me in the first place? So that you could use me to further yourself? Well, you succeeded, and I played right into your hands. What more could you want?
Hey, let him go.
Answer me. Why did you turn everyone against me? Why would you betray me like this? Do I really mean nothing to you?
Have you seen yourself? Let go. Take a good look at what you've become. You're always looking for reasons to hurt. You're so conceited, you don't care about anyone but yourself. You tyrant, you hypocrite. All this strength you have now. You don't deserve any of it.
What?
I never should have helped you. I wish I'd never met you.
Shut up.
Make me. Go ahead and beat me up like you do with everyone else.
I said, shut the fuck up.
Monster.
He's the only one blocking my escape. If I take him down quickly, then better watch your back. Surprise, motherfucker.
This is payback for hitting me earlier, asshole.
Ha ha ha. Not so tough now, are we? Look at how pitiful you are. Just stop trying to embarrass yourself and give in. There's nothing you can possibly do. I can't focus.
Hey cripple, he asked you a question. Answer him, now. What? WAHHHHH. Elena. Ow. Fuck. I don't know. This stupid barrier just appeared from nowhere. Are you alright? What happened?
Barrier? Arlo. Ah, sorry you had to witness this mess. You see, this cripple was annoying us. So we just wanted to teach him a little lesson. You know, like put him in his place. Hey Arlo? What's the meaning of this? At this rate, I'll be crushed. He keeps shrinking it on me. Who gave you the right to speak? Your eyes were just glowing. You have the power to fight back. But why would you rather be beaten to this extent? She's overpowering me so easily. A direct hit from her and it's game over. It's sorry. Quit stuttering already. And spit it out. It's about Claire. Lover heard her talking to the Jack. She said the only reason why she approached you that day was because she had a vision, long before, of you climbing to the top. And because you were so weak and isolated at the time, she wanted to get to you first. That way you'd trust her and rely on her. Is this some kind of joke? Shut up, you lying sake of shit. No, I heard it with my own ears. What the hell are you trying to say? That every thing I've been through with her has been fabricated? How dare you mock me? Bullshit. They're gathering people behind your back as we speak. Please calm down, and Histon. You need to be careful. She's been using you this whole time. She had a vision that you'd be overthrown, and the Jack would take your position. Be quiet. I don't want to hear it. You're just spouting nonsense. You think I'd take your word over hers? John, I've been behind you since day one. I'd never lie to you. Right now, you're blinded by your own ego. Open your eyes and look at what's going on around you. That's a good one. If you keep letting things go on like this, you're gonna lose everything. Do you have any idea who you're talking to? Did you forget how powerful I am? I'll never lose because everyone else is trash. Now get the hell out of my sight. Don't waste my time. Open your eyes and look at what's going on around you. If you keep letting things go on like this, you're gonna lose everything. Eisen wrote the top story again. Not bad. Look who finally woke up. Why did you help me? What are you planning? What's your motive for saving me? Don't be so full of yourself. I don't know what kind of delusional world you're stuck in, but not everything revolves around Ju. Wake up, and take a good look at who you just hit. Luckily for you, I'm very patient. Unlike some people, I don't act on impulse. You should know. I absolutely despise people who refuse to learn their place. The next time you lay your hands on me, I won't be so lenient. What am I doing? What is it, Adrian? Just the man I was looking for. ISEN. Freeze. Damn it. Oh, hey Arlo. Didn't see you there. What's crackin'? You're still spying on John even after I told you to drop it? What? I dunno what you're talking about. You can't hide from me. I know you're looking for another top story for the school newspaper. And no. Breaking news. School cripple turns high rank. Drama. No. Shush Arlo. Okay, please keep it down. If anyone from the club hears, he'll steal my story. How about we make a deal then? Serafina comes back in 2 weeks. If you finish the story by then, and keep me posted on any new info you find on John. I'll guarantee your front page article. Alright, man, you got yourself a deal. Good, Don't disappoint me. What did I just agree to? Wellston Boys Dormitories. Found you, baby, your old school's transcript. You can't hide your past from me. I'll track you all the way back to your roots. Eisen has been following you. Asphos. Blike. Now, let's see what we have. Hey, congrats on top story this week. God, you ever heard of privacy? The hell? This is the common area. Why are you so obsessed with that John guy? He's a total ass. Remy tried to help him once, and he just yelled and slapped her. Instead of worrying about that guy, why not spend more time with her? Oh, I heard about that. Since Ray passed, she still hasn't been herself. She's become unusually quiet and passive. It's worrisome, you know? Hey man, can you at least pretend to care? We already talked about this 3 times. Oh, you have a place in mind? How about we take her out this weekend? I dunno, like the mall or something. Get her mind off recent events. That could work. We don't have too many assignments this week. Alright, I'll let her know then. Don't bawl on us this time, okay? Don't worry, I won't. Where was? Well, that explains how he got into Wellston, and his unparalleled confidence. So he was expelled from New Boston High School. It says that he was terminated 2 years ago as a second year. The timing doesn't match up. He transferred into Wellston last year as a second year. Maybe he took a year off in between. And how could any school even think of expelling him? What was he doing? Excessive violence. How? What the hell? This guy single-handedly took down half his class. For an unexplained reason? He's not someone to mess with. If we expose him, who knows what he'll do? So you are here. You've got some serious balls to come up here again. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I really wanted to talk to you. It'll be quick, please. I saw it, and Arlo saved him from those guys. Which means he probably knows about it too. Speak of the devil. Well, I just wanted to thank you for saving me earlier. And, sorry for punching you in the face. Yes, you did. When I woke up, I wasn't really myself and I kinda overreacted. Is that all you came here for? Sorry, to waste my time with your corny speech? Hey, this is important. I just didn't want you getting the wrong idea because I really do appreciate you sticking up for someone like me. Not many people are willing to do something like that. So thanks. Again, I didn't help you because I wanted to become BFFs. Let me clarify. Lean, I did it because my biggest peeve is disruption in hierarchy. It should be a fair fight between 2 people, one-on-one. That's not how order works. 4 people can't team up on one guy, beat him up, then say he was put in his place. If you had fought each of those 4 separately, you wouldn't necessarily have lost. Don't you think? I really wanted to talk to you. You're giving me way too much credit. Don't forget, I'm a cripple after all. It really doesn't matter what I do. In the end, I'll always be at the bottom. Well, that's all I had to say. I gotta head back home, but I'll see you around. Yar, you're really overselling the fact that you're a cripple. Why do you keep denying your place? It's almost as if you're trying to convince yourself that you're completely powerless. An expulsion on a school record is serious. It shows an individual's refusal to comply with authoritative figures. And the higher the rank of the individual, the worse it looks. After reviewing his transcript a few times, I noticed something. He was expelled because his old school couldn't control him. John wasn't expelled for beating up his classmates. It won't take long. What happens when a high tier runs rampant? You can't just let him run free. You have to get rid of him. Right now, John is happily minding his own business. It's best to keep things that way. But knowing Arlo, there's no way he'll let all this slide. So I need to find a way to avil him for the next week or so. What you looking at, Arlo? I'm actually really busy today. Let's talk later. Don't even think about running from me, Eisen. Shit, he does not look happy. You haven't been answering my calls for the past few days. Care to explain yourself? Please. Just no new intel yet. So I didn't want to bother you. I wasn't born yesterday. You can analyze the attack pattern of a shadow organization like Ember. But you can't find basic info on one of your classmates? Give me a break. TFW, they won't believe you because you're too god at your job. Now tell me what you found. Don't you want this story to be a success? I'm dropping the story. You what? Right now, I think the best course of action is to wait for Seraphing to get back, and pretend this investigation never happened. He probably has his own reasons for hiding his ability anyway. So why provoke him? Everything is fine the way it is. Yeah, but who are you to decide that they crap? I didn't mean to say that out loud. He is not in his rightful place. Even with my ability activated, I still can't budge his arm. Let me remind you, I decide everything around here. Tell me what you found, now. Can't. Why's that? Because I know you'll put him on blast. And I'm afraid of what he'll do. Okay. What do you want? Arlo? Wait, if you're that opposed to exposing John, then I can't force you to help. But there's no way I'm letting all this go to waste. I'll get to the bottom of this. Arlo, please stop. You don't know what you're getting us all into. Hey, what are you sitting down for? You said it'd be quick. Hurry up and say what you need to say. The way you present yourself is so pathetic. Act like one. You're a high tier, aren't you? What's this? A binder, idiot. Use one already. So the next time you bump into someone, you don't embarrass yourself again. Wait, just take your stuff. I can't. You annoying. Well, at least let me pay you back or something. If you had fought each of those four separately, you wouldn't necessarily have lost. Hierarchy. Are you free after school today? So Arlo, you ever had boba tea before? Well, you're in for a treat. It's the greatest drink ever created. You should try the manga. My favorite. Okay. Nope.
Hi there, my name's Aria. Are you two ready to order?
Wait, what? What are you doing? You can't just come here and order coffee. I just did. Yes, could I get a large coffee? Scratch the coffee, please. Just 2 mango drinks is enough.
No problem.
No, I'd like a large coffee. Don't listen to him. I'm the one paying. I want nothing to do with it. Put coffee on a separate tab then. Hey, you can't do that. As we know, NXGen Research Facility is a private company that specializes in researching and understanding the root of our abilities. Recently, one of our sources came through and informed that NXG has been working on a top-secret project led by the authorities. However, 2 months ago, this project was put on hold. It was reported that the majority of the research data and equipment has been stolen or destroyed. Information on the subject is limited. Not bad. Oh, you know, you remind me a lot of Sarah back when I first met her. Yup, she was really strict and never wanted to try anything new. You two seem pretty close. How did you manage to get along with her? Then we got stuck working on a project together. Actually, the whole thing was kind of an accident. She saved me from some bullies, and we just started hanging out afterwards. At first, we both hated each other. She even beat me up in front of everyone. Oh, you sound like a handful 50. Where did you learn to fight like that? I haven't seen many low tiers like you who are able to fend off mid tiers. My dad has me for taught as long as I can remember. I never. All it does is invoke anger and pain. Oh, so your father is also a cripple? He wanted me to at least be able to defend myself. So I don't have to go through what he did. Yeah, you sound proud of him. I've never seen him hold a grudge or get angry at anyone. He's very hard-working. Even though others ridicule and look down on him, he doesn't take it to heart. He's just a guy who does his best with what he has. I see. Do you look up to anyone? What about you? What? Come on. There's gotta be one person else. Sarah maybe? Her? No way. Who? Ray. He was my predecessor. I never agreed with the way he ran things, but it was difficult to dislike him. He had a knack for recognizing others' talents. And he was extremely powerful. Want to go back to that time again? If he were still alive, I wonder which of us would be stronger. What do you mean by that? I just remembered I have some stuff to take care of. This is for my drink. Oh, wait Arlo. Take this with you. Miss, I wanted to inform you NX Gen turned down your application. They've decided to continue with their hiring freeze. Please pick up your book and continue your work. Your father is displeased with this result. He wants you to try harder next time. Oh, crap. Sorry Arla, whatever. I'm used to it by now. Ultra soft, ergonomic, grip, or titanium clip fountain pen. Which one should I get? Hey BLYKE. Guess WHOIAM. Dodge this. That's not funny. Get wrecked. Huh, you missed. Maybe I could just get both? No, I already have too many pens at home. Hey, hurry up and pick one, moron. You've been standing there for a half hour already. We're gonna miss the movie. KOVORO Mall Cinema. Lyra, I've always been in love with you.
Sean, the truth is,
I've loved you all along too. Hey, it was all right. See, I told you it was good. Man, don't hide it. What? No. The way I saw you bawling your eyes out at the end. Well, it's about time. She'll be down in a minute. Yeah, whatever. Where's Rem? Hey Remy, come here for a sec. Hold on, what? Alrighty, we want to have her read. Exactly, easy prize.
but I already know my level.
Don't worry, miss, I don't bite. How splendid. Young lady, you're very powerful. You scored a 5, CONGRATU Lashins. Did you get the tickets? Yup, let me get you your prize. And voila, a cute little bear for a cute little lady. That's it? What a rip-off. Hey, are you okay? See, this is why you suck. Chicks dig romance these days. You couldn't have chosen an action movie or something.
What's the meaning behind this?
You heard her. Explain yourself. My boss gave me these prizes to hand out. I didn't know there were chips planted in them. I'm just as surprised as you are. Ouch. Please, let's talk this over calmly. We can sort this out. His pulse is irregular. You filthy liar. Nice try, but I think you should come with us. Sorry for the wait, guys.
Let's get going. Did you get a lock on him earlier?
Yeah. Quick, he's heading for the exit. What the hell? 3 teams, pink, red, orange, just set off a smoke bomb, requesting backup. Now they're rushing towards the west entrance. There he is. There's no driver? He's gotta be invisible or something. I'll bet he has an accomplice.
Hey, watch out.
You gotta look both ways, idiot. Shut the fuck up. Remy, I'll back you up. What the hell are you kids doing? Oh, crap.
Why hasn't Blake shot his beam yet? Once I get in range, I can immobilize them. Tell me why you planted those chips in the prize. There's nowhere for you to run. Stop right there. Are you crazy? If you touch me in this state, you'll get electrocuted. Well, she's out. Damn it, where did they go? Maybe I can pick up on some electronics they're carrying. Why you're not going any? Where?
Blake, clear the smoke.
You're in big trouble. What? She's still conscious? Look, sir, I'm telling you, you've got the wrong people.
We caught that guy doing something shady and questioned him. Next thing you know, he drops a bomb on us. Alright, brace yourselves. He's gone. Oh, so you three are Headmaster Vaughn's students.
Don't cross the line. You may be strong, but the authorities will always stop you.
That's deep. Yeah, you sure know a lot about these cuffs? Find anything? Well, those kids weren't lying. But it doesn't seem like the vendor set off the bomb either. It did its job though. Our view was entirely obstructed. Shut up. Then you ran after those three kids who pretty much had it in the bag. Nice going, Peyton. Hold on. Who the hell is that? Well, why didn't you say so earlier? 'Cause you kept talking over us, asshole. Walt, did he just? Quick, track which way he went. I can't find anything. He managed to avoid all the cameras both on the way in and out.
Really? No way. Yup, she pretty much knocked herself out trying to get to me. Whoa, so I had to help her back here, then cuff myself. I kinda wonder what would have happened if I had kept going though. How many security guards would it have taken to stop? You know, I've been a lot about this lately. Thinking I get that the authorities are made up of some really powerful people. But what if someone like Serafina or Arlo ever decided to challenge them? Both of them could cause some serious damage if they wanted to. It doesn't make sense that the authorities would just let people that strong roam free without some kind of condition. Maybe, they don't have as much freedom as we think.
What do you mean? Those two literally do whatever they want at school.
Yes, but, don't they also seem a bit obsessive?
Sir, if you just review the camera footage from earlier, you'll see this whole thing is just a misunderstanding. I always knew that guy was a snake. The moment he finds out we're from Wellston, we become 20 times more credible.
She's always been bent on being perfect. Take Serafina for example, and Arlo, all he can think about is keeping order. Both of them are so distracted by their responsibilities, they wouldn't even think to question the system they're part of. It's almost like they've been crippled. Distracted?
Anyway, that's just my theory. Now that you mention it, the idea seems pretty realistic. 11. If the authorities want to stay at the top, they need a reliable way to keep the strongest people in line. Okay, then what about all the superheroes running around? They're all high tiers, but the authorities haven't done much to pressure them. Stupid Blake, don't you keep up with current events? Superheroes don't act in compliance to the authorities' wishes. Then a mysterious group called EMEBER appears and starts killing them off. Alright, I'll look things over. You kids better not do anything funny before I get back. There's no way, when there's an insane threat that refuses to be controlled. That's right, my man. You have no choice but to get rid of it. So Remy, when you asked me to write that Ember article,
I want the school to be more wary of its existence. And I want you to slowly introduce to them the idea that the authorities and Ember are connected.
Good news, kids, you three are in the clear. But we've escalated this case to the authorities, so I'm going to need you all to give an official statement. They really thinks they can hold us back with these dinky cuffs? Metended, are you kidding me? I could break out of this thing easily. Hey, cut it out. You'll get us into even more trouble. Then what's the point?
Eisen, these cuffs weren't designed for people like us. Alright, answer me this. You're clearly earlier, why did you let yourselves get caught by security? Stronger than him.
Yeah, he's got the authorities backing him. And who wants to stand against them?
Exactly, it's the same deal with these cuffs. But for us, they serve as more of a reminder. They're perfect for restraining mid-tiers.
You can get yourself out of anything. Mining John. You'll fight your way out. ...
Bluff your way out, or you'll just run away. If you can do all that as a cripple, then what's stopping me? Good momming, miss. I'm here to pick up your assignments. Have you completed them yet? No. Please finish within the hour. Actually, that won't be possible considering haven't touched any of it yet. Because I didn't want to. And why is that? Gave you a task. It's your duty to complete it correctly and on time. If your mother finds out, it's fine. I'm going to speak with her directly. So you don't need to worry about explaining anything to her. Stop. Miss. Please let me know what you wish to say and I will relay your message to her. There's no need. Miss Serafina? If you can do it, then so can I. Your father will be leaving for his trip tomorrow. This is the work he assigned you for tonight. Mom, Serafina, I thought I told you to get rid of those hair extensions. And fix up your jacket. What are you doing out of your room? You should be working. Mom, I'm not doing those assignments anymore. I don't like the way I'm treated here. I want to be able to walk around freely and dress how I like. Don't act so selfish. Stop whining about such trivial things. Be grateful for everything we've given you. Unlike everyone else, you were born privileged. The path to success has already been laid out for you. Don't abandon your responsibilities like what your failure of a sister did. Now, go back to your room. You know, I finally realized why Layla ran away from here. I will be back to pick it up in the morning. Please don't disappoint us again like last time. You always call her the failure, probably because you don't want to admit that your own actions are to blame for what happened. This place is cold and lifeless. Everything is objective-driven. It's unbearable. Don't you dare speak to me that way. What? How did you stop me? Because I'm faster than you, obviously. Serafina, stop. Have a good night. Unfreeze me this instant, not till you hear what I have to say. I want a plane ticket back to Wellston by the end of tomorrow. So I'm going back early. I can't stand living here another day. Please reactivate my phone and credit cards. I'm packing up all my stuff tonight. Crazy child, you're not going anywhere. Actually, I'll be leaving no matter what. But how I go is completely up to you. Choose wisely. What would others think of you if both your daughters ran away from home? What are the chances of having two failed children? You're threatening to run away? Maybe the mother is at fault here. You couldn't survive a week on your own. Mom, either buy me a ticket, or I'll find my own way back. I'll let you think on it. Oh, and I only fly first class. After all, I am your daughter. Serafina. I did it. I broke free.
Good, at least you did that. Let me remind you, Wellston has a very unique environment. Here, you have the freedom to exercise your abilities as you wish, because the damages are easily repairable. But the moment you step off campus, you need to be more careful. Wellston's reputation and another safety are on the line. You are 3 of my most powerful students. What you decide to do out there could significantly impact those around you. So, the next time any of you run into a special situation, think about the consequences of your actions before making a move. Is that understood? Don't act impulsively. Yes, headmaster. That wasn't so bad. I thought we were gonna get pummeled. Yeah, and can you believe that man actually reads the school papers?
The events in the paper happened only 2 days ago. And on a weekend, no less. How could someone from our school get a hold of the news so fast?
Hey Remy, you coming?
Yeah.
Could it be that
Someone's been watching us.
Here we go. Hey Arlo, fancy seeing you here again. No, so did you enjoy the mango boba? What are you doing up here again? Just taking a breather before my next class. Take it somewhere else. This place is off limits. How many do I times have to tell you? Please. If me being here really bothered you, you would have thrown me off ages ago. So, you sure come up here a lot. Yeah, it's quiet here. I can clear my mind. And I don't have to bother with all the nonsense below. Hey, at least you technically still made it onto the front page. What the hell? My article didn't get chosen. I hear ya. Yeah. I forgot I still have class. Crap. Oh wait. First, you got any plans after school? Not really, I might run some errands. Mind if I tag along? Metrard actually, yes I do. Oh, come on, what kind of person does errands alone? I'll help you out, anyway, I gotta go. But let's meet at the school gates after class. Remy, Blake, and Eisen. Please report to the main office. Be there, or be square. How does Serafina put up with this guy? You actually waited? Don't remind me. Alright then, where are we headed? I'm sure you three know why I called you here. Is everything written in this article true?
We tried to chase after the culprit, but were mistaken for the ones who set off the bomb. Not entirely, sir. It doesn't tell the complete story. There was a misunderstanding, but we cleared things up with mall security. The number you have reached is currently unavailable. Please hang up and call again later. I guess he still hasn't gotten a new phone yet.
Alright miss. Where to?
Wellston, please.
Hey, so, where exactly are we right now? This is Wellston's turf war location. What, you took me to turf wars? I don't know if you noticed, but I'm not really built for this kind of environment. Conson Verpal, I thought we were gonna go grocery shopping or something. Relax, no one's fighting. I'm just meeting up with some people here. Besides, with me around, what could possibly happen to you? Come on, let's go. Oh, there you are, Arla. We were starting to think you weren't gonna show up. Those two, they're the ones who broke my phone. What are they doing here? Mind telling me what's going on? Hold on, stay there for a sec. Arlet. Lock him down. What? I trusted you. What the hell are you, Arlo? We've been on this train for a while now. Surprise. Hey Arlo, we're going out pretty far. What kinda errands are you running exactly? You'll see when we get there. Oh, okay. Hey Arlo, we're going out pretty far. What kinda errands are you running exactly? Oh, how rude of me. I haven't introduced these two yet. They're the ones who broke your phone. This is Ventus and Meili. I believe you've met before. How do you know about that? Whoa, you really are oblivious. I'm the one who told them to do it. You never wondered why I was willing to tolerate you? Why would someone of my status associate myself with a cripple like you? I already warned you, didn't? I had no intention of ever being your friend. In fact, I quite despise you. Why? Hi John, meet me at the fields after school. I have something to show you. Claire. You'll see when we get there. All I wanted was to be ordinary, to be able to get along with others. But why? Why is it that when I finally get what I want?
John, the real reason I called you here.
All of it turns out to be fake? What am I doing wrong? The real reason I brought you here today is to put you down.
Yeah, you're such an eyesore. It's time you start acting like the peasant that you are.
Fuck off. You're not part of this conversation. What did you say to me? Rami, just how much will it take to break you? There's no one around for miles. So we have all the time in the world to ingrain this lesson into your head. You are completely powerless. Everything that you've experienced in the last few weeks was by my will. Your limited contact with her, Serafina's suspension, your rescue from those 4 mid-tiers, and every encounter we've had afterwards. They were all facilitated by me. You have control over nothing. I came to Wellston to turn over a new leaf. I wasn't selfish. I didn't boast about my power. I didn't hurt anyone. How? How did things end up like this again?
Monster.
I'm not the monster. Got nothing to say? Still processing? They are.
Why don't you help him out? Melee.
Arlo. Surprise. What the?
What's going on?
You son of a bitch. Arlo. I thought he was a cripple. So things must be going as planned. But Ario is still smiling.
What are the chances? He has the same ability as me?
Get out of my way. Who said you could interfere? Melee. Got him.
What's going on? What? That's my wind.
You.
That barely did anything to him? Somehow, he's using both of our abilities. Be careful, he's dangerous, but if we work together, we can beat him. Can you still fight? Yeah, don't worry about me.
Trash.
Blades of Wind? That's not part of Ventus kit. Ventus.
You son of a bitch.
Hang on, I'll catch you. Melee, come on, come on.
Alright John, you won. You're stronger than both of us.
I'm sorry for what I did, okay? Please, if she falls from that height, she might.
Shut up.
Just let me save her, damn it. Please, please just let me go. You can do whatever you want with me later. She might not survive the fall.
I said shut up. So this is what you've been hiding all along? This is the true John.
What is this?
John, you think by obstructing my vision and throwing a bit of wind at me, you'll get me to use my barrier? You'll have to try harder than that. Once I activate my barrier, he'll most likely be able to use it. I only have one shot to take him down. He cracked it? What? He's using his own barrier to stop mine from crushing him. Thanks to my ability, he's barely taking reflective damage. At this rate, he'll break out. My barrier? If anyone finds out about what happened here today, I'll dethrone you.
Arlo.
Heal these two as best you can. I'll take them back once you're finished.
I don't understand. They would never fight each other. Were they fighting mirror images of themselves? These wounds. And to be beaten so horribly too. Even at Wellston, only a few could take on this duo. And Arlo. Wellston is #1 in turf wars by a long shot. I've never seen him so badly injured before. There isn't a student in the entire region who can stand up to him. Roulette Samphons, so who could have done all this? Arlo, are you okay?
Shape than I am. Don't worry about me.
I came here as fast as I could. Ah, right. Hey, Arlo?
What is it?
See, could you explain what led up to all this? How did you get so hurt? And why are?
It's best if you didn't know. Elaine, I want you to promise me you'll keep this whole incident a secret.
But. Oh, okay. Something's really off about him. He seems pretty shaken. You know, Arlo, when someone as powerful as you shows worry, it frightens the rest of us. What's.
And now, Arlo. First Claire, where the hell is all the worth in this world? John. Sarah.
Long time no see. Hey. What happened to you? You're covered in blood. Sarah, you're bleeding.
Please don't look at me right now. I'm so pathetic.
Don't look at me. What's gotten into him? The John the First know is strong and confident. But right now, it seems like he's broken into 1,000 pieces. Come on, let's get you inside. What happened while I was gone? And Ventus and Meili too. What in the world happened here?
Elaine, calm down. Hello? Yes, Serafina, don't forget what you promised. HOOLY shit. What the? Fuck. Hey, can't you see I'm injured? Serafina?
It's all right. Elaine will be here soon anyway. Frilly do want to say something. Water? So, what happened out there?
Well, it's exactly what you'd expect, right? The school ace leaves and everyone targets her weak friend.
No, that's not what I was asking about. I've never seen you break down like that before.
But I'm fine now, see?
After 2 weeks, the first thing you say to me is, don't look at me right now. That's not right.
She's not supposed to be back for another week. I just didn't expect you back so soon. Anyway, what about you? Where have you been?
Don't change the subject. You weren't online, and...
What do you mean? I was worried that something had happened to you. You disappeared without saying anything.
My parents cut my internet, but I convinced them to let me come back early. So, I'm crashing at your place. Now, explain. No problem. I'll be there as soon as I can.
I had enough of the bullying. All right? And I really didn't want you to come back to see me so defeated. But, whatever. You're back now, so everything can go back to the way it was.
That's probably Elaine. Sorry it took so long. I was hanging out with a friend. It's fine. Come in. You Serafina, I just wanted to. About the whole, unordinary, thing. Will you be alright?
I'm fine.
She wants me to go to her. I'm so sorry. I had no idea things would get so bad. I really wasn't trying to get you into any trouble. If just didn't know what to do. There's no need to apologize. You didn't do anything wrong. So don't stress over it. Okay. So what did you call me here for? What's he doing here?
Bitch, I live here.
Oh okay. Then, see you tomorrow. What a loser. You are so lucky you're friends with Serafina. Otherwise I'd never waste my precious energy on you. Always getting into fights you can't win. Set a clue already. Her aura seems much weaker than usual. She's already used a lot of energy to heal someone before this. Let me see your other arm.
No, it's fine. I'll heal it up at the docks tomorrow.
You're kidding, right? I'm not gonna leave the job that Serafina gave me half finished.
No, really, stop.
Will you stay still already? I wanna go home. Ouch. His arm is completely shattered. Who did he piss off this time? Why, but this injury seems familiar. His wounds, and Arlo's barrier, Miles' claws.
Elaine.
But,
Wait, Elaine, I want you to promise me you'll keep this whole incident a secret.
but, he's a cripple. There's no way. That's impossible.
Elaine, shut up. Listen carefully, now. Where'd Elaine go? Oh, she just left. Something urgent came up, so she had to run.
Weird. She left without saying goodbye?
Wellston High School, infirmary. Hey, Darren, did you know that an apple actually does a better job at keeping you awake than coffee? It's way healthier too, you know that they say. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Then why the hell are you always in my office? I just need to rant. This investigation is killing me. You find anything? Well, no. I've started a scan on all members of the faculty, as well as on every guest who's entered the school in the last couple of months. Haven't detected any connections to authorities yet. A gear good thing. Oh, and don't worry. You're clear. No shit. That's the catch to running such a prestigious school, I guess. When copies of unOrdinary are floating around, and groups like Ember are murdering high tiers, all eyes become focused on you. But you know the kind of guy Vaughn. He wants his privacy. What a mess. Plus, I still haven't figured out a way to scan through the students without alerting them. Well, good luck with that. Our representative will take a hit if this gets out. Just talking about it stresses me out. Speaking of which, the hell, man? Why do you still look so pissed all the time? What, I am. Didn't you get a girlfriend? Be happy already. Oh, so you two are doing well then? Any progress? Come on, fill me in. What's she like? Layla was her name, right? Lean, calm down. We've only been on 3 dates so far. It's nothing serious. But we're going again later out this week. She says she has something important to tell me. Shut up. Breaking up with you already, I see. But yeah, she's a project manager of some sort. Really smart. And also, a high tier. Not to mention, she's super hot. How hot though? Like, an 11. Yeah, right? Got any pics? Good morning. Arlo, how long have you been standing there for? Heard you got a super hot girlfriend, Doc. Congrats, you little. What happened to your face? I'm not really here to talk about it. I just came to heal up. So the school doesn't freak out over my injuries. Well, Darren, you heard the mond. Can't even enjoy my morning coffee. Everything alright, Arla? For the most part. Then this is a pretty big deal. My guess is you don't stop by the infirmary much, do you? No sir, I don't get hurt often. It doesn't matter. I have it under control. Here, I haven't made many tonics for you before, so this will work a bit slowly. But your visible wounds should be gone by the time classes start. Stay out of trouble, alright? Whoa, okay, thanks Doc. He's a strong kid, I'll say. Who could have done that to him? My guess, probably John. He's playing cripple, remember? Who else could it be then? He's the only one around who can even touch Ario. Come to think of it. He's been acting very irritable lately. Should we tell the headmaster about this? Man, I couldn't understand a single word she said. Oh, I thought it was pretty straightforward. Yeah, okay, whatever, try hard. If you do the readings, the lectures are easy to follow. If anyone finds out about what happened here today, someone saw Arlo go into the infirmary this morning. Hey, so guess what I heard? So, he was probably checking in on someone. No, not apparently, his face was covered in bruises. What, Walt? How's that possible? He's the defense king, I know. But someone must have beaten him. Don't tell me. Ario, you idiot, even after all my warnings, you still went and did it? You and your stupid order BS. What are you gonna do, now that you've been dethroned? Wha, Eisen, come on, really? Arlo, Lays? Don't tell me you believe that crap.
Cecile, I'll dethrone you. Remy, what are you doing here? I want you to tell me who the anonymous writer is. Cecile.
So, that wraps up this chapter, folks. I'm concluding the video right here. Stay tuned for the thrilling developments in the next episode. And don't forget to show your support with a like and subscribe, fueling my motivation to bring you even more captivating comic chapters in the future. Until next time, happy reading!